What's going on, guys? It's Ryan again. I hope everybody's doing well during these times. A couple of you guys asked if I quit restorations, and definitely not. I just had a few things to take care of behind the scenes. I'm glad to say that's over with and I can get back to making these videos. Thank you guys so much for sticking around, and without further ado, let's hop right into today's restoration. Today we're restoring these Concord 11s, and some things we're dealing with are separation, the 23 logo needs to be replaced, they need a deep cleaning, and also the soles need to be unyellowed. So as usual, we're going to start with a light cleaning using soap in a spray bottle. For the soles, I usually jump straight to the brass brush, but you can use a hard bristle brush if you have one. So now I'm going to take these laces out and put them aside for now. Now we're going to insert these shoe trees. There's a lot of creases and old glue marks on the patent leather, but I usually don't recommend doing anything to patent leather unless it's very damaged, because once you remove that top layer, there's no going back. Since it's not too crazy in this case, I decided to leave it alone and polish it later on. For the stains on the mesh, I'm using White Revive and water. This stuff is really strong, but it does a great job at breaking down stains, so if you choose to use this, dilute it as much as you can to avoid any problems. I then follow up by brushing some detergent in there, just to make sure that everything is being cleaned thoroughly. So whenever you're good to go, tie your knot at the end of the sneaker laundry bag and put them on a cold cycle. For the laces, we can use the same method, the White Revive and water. All you gotta do is keep changing the water until it's clear, and then finally you can soak it in there for a few hours. So since I let these dry outside, there's naturally going to be more separation, but that's okay because we need to reglue them anyways. Currently, we are now removing creases using an iron and a wet shirt for the ankle areas, and a heat gun for the midsoles. Now the only thing you need to be aware of is not hitting your patent leather with the iron. So now we're going to prepare these for a reglue, so I'm taping up around the outline and using acetone to clean the surfaces. The glue of choice is Barge Super Stick, and I recently bought this glue bot, and all it is really is a glue dispensary bottle, so you don't have to keep opening your can over and over again. To ensure the best reglue, apply a first coat of glue, let it dry for a few minutes, apply a second layer, peel off your tape, and now let this cure for at least an hour, and then heat the areas up to around 130 to 140 degrees, and it should stick on instantly. Now if there's some areas that you might have missed, retape and go back in. The toe boxes are very important when it comes to regluing the Jordan 11, so make sure you clean the area thoroughly because any imperfection will show through. Now the best part of this glue, you can still move it around ever so slightly while it's heated. The tape is very good for reglues and I strongly recommend doing it. It basically helps to clamp the areas together. Whenever you unyellow soles, always tape up your traction pods, apply your Salon Care 40, and then cover it in saran wrap. Now I prefer the indoor setup even though it takes longer because you don't want to risk any more separation. Now these shoes stopped unyellowing completely after 60 hours, so if you're planning to restore a beat pair of Concords, or at least trying to restore icy soles, keep in mind how heavily worn they are, and that should give you an idea of how well your results will be. Usually heavily worn shoes won't go back to being completely icy. Replacing the 23 logo is very easy, and the method I'm using is the 23 fix method, which I will link down below. We first need to remove the old logo with a nail polish remover. Carefully cut out the 23, remove the back film on it, line it up straight, put on your transfer paper that comes with it over it, and then iron it on a medium heat setting to transfer it on. You must make sure that your iron's on a medium setting. If it's too low, it won't transfer on, and if it's too high, it'll distort the 23. To recreate that shiny look without having to do anything major, all I did was apply baby oil and tire shine. Now it's not a permanent fix by any means, but it is low maintenance and it does a great job at hiding any imperfections. And then lastly, I used a fabric shaver to clean the insides. There you have it guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop a like down below. If you need any advice on your restorations, feel free to DM me on Instagram, or you can even leave a comment down below. Thank you guys once again, and I'll see you soon.